Universe Live, I'm Derek Van Buskirk.
And I'm Trevor Myers. It's Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. Utah's two senators speak in Washington about concerns with border security.
The key factor that's changed here is your administration.
Senator Mitt Romney called out Homeland Security and the Biden administration in D.C. Senator Mike Lee has also shared videos on social media with his thoughts on border security.
Attorney General Sean Reyes files an appeal after federal court dismisses National Monuments lawsuit. The Tuesday briefing argues that expanding the borders of Bears Ears and Grand Staircase Escalante violates Parks federal law and harms Utahns.
Phase 2 of the new Salt Lake City Airport redevelopment program finishes. The completed constructions adds 13 new A gates and 11 new restaurants and stores.
The Utah State Board of Education recently released the annual school report card. In the Provo School District, the amount of students demonstrating mastery of grade-level standards in English, math, and science has declined since last year.
Feliz Dia de los Muertos celebrations will be held all over campus to celebrate different cultures and to remember the dead.
Dia de los Muertos has begun.
Activities include Coco at the Varsity Theater, an open house at the Museum of Peoples and Cultures, and churros at the Wilk Garden, court from 3 to 5.
Every year, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints puts on Luz de las Naciones, a celebration of Latin American culture and dance. The performance is this weekend at the Conference Center in Salt Lake City. Universe Live reporter Sydney Merrill met with volunteers and cast members at an event preview. Sydney, what can you tell us about the performance?
Well, Trevor, prep began in February, and everyone that I spoke with described the experience as unifying, spiritual, and fun, especially for this young 13-year-old Ian Herrera moved to the United States 5 years ago from Chiclayo, Peru. He says singing in Luz de las Naciones makes him so happy it's hard to put into words.
What I really loved was that I had the
off.
opportunity to learn about lots of cultures, because as you know, Luz de las Naciones is based on like showing people what around the culture, like showing people where we come from.
Herrera is singing a Bolivian song and learned about Bolivian culture in preparation for the performance. More than 1,000 volunteers make up the cast. Elder Federico M. Conline is from Argentina and is a chairman of the performance.
I'm so grateful to have this assignment because he has given me the chance to meet really wonderful people, see all these volunteers, spending of their time and talents to bless others, and that's wonderful.
Elder Conline says there are many new things to look forward to in this year's performance. New songs, audio visuals, and a message from President Dallin H. Oaks of the Church of Jesus Christ. The performance also celebrates the arrival of the first Latino settlers who dreamed of a better life and found opportunities in Utah to build the kingdom of God. Those ideals really resonate with Herrera.
It's been a great blessing to be here and singing as a soloist. So yeah, always go for your dreams. Might look like it's too far away, or maybe you don't think you'll be able to make it, but just always try.
Wise words from a 13-year-old living out his own dreams. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Sydney Merrill. Back to you, Trevor.
Thank you, Sydney. Tickets are sold out for Luz de las Naciones, but free streaming options are available on the church's website for the performance this weekend.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints opens its newest temple to the public. This weekend, people took the first few public tours of the Orem, Utah Temple. Universe Live reporter Wanja Lee was there for the first weekend of the open house.
Right off Interstate 15 in Orem, the 70,000 square foot building marks Utah's 28th temple. People that live in the area have been watching this temple be constructed for nearly 4 years. Glenn Mela serves as the coordinator for the Orem Temple Open House. He expects large crowds of visitors during the 6-week event.
I'm coordinating the efforts of the volunteers, but we have people helping with ushering throughout the temple and even here on the grounds. We have people helping with parking, with security, even with first aid if it's needed. He says there are people helping in many different ways around the temple. There's a lot of the local members of the church that are involved in welcoming people and greeting people and making them have a nice time while they visit the temple. Mela says the weather was beautiful for the first weekend of the open house, and many people arrived with smiles on their faces. Laura Thompson is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. She says her uncle is an artist, and several of his paintings hang in the temple.
So it's kind of neat for me to be able to come and see my Uncle Adair's paintings in the temples. And so it's just another connection to that because of his talent and also with Christ and the gifts that he was given.
Thompson says it's neat to see all of the youth helping and serving at the temple because it shows their dedication to the church.
And they're a great example to me and I'm sure many others.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has been actively building temples all over the world. This Orem temple is the newest one that is almost ready to be dedicated. Wanzhili reporting for Universe Live in Orem.
Public tours of the Orem, Utah Temple run Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. through December 16th. You can reserve free tickets online at thechurchofjesuschrist.org.
BYU women's soccer faced off against Oklahoma on Monday in the quarterfinals of the Big 12 tournament. They shut out their opponent and were able to advance forward with a convincing 6-0 win.
Here's Mazingo. Chipped in, and a goal scored by Bella Folino.
BYU took the lead midway through the first half and never looked back from there. The Cougars are the second-ranked team in the tournament, and the Sooners were the 10th. This win is a good one to build momentum as BYU hopes to go on to win it all in their first year in this conference. They are ready to add more to their string of wins, facing off later today against UCF. BYU men and women cross-country teams had amazing contests in Iowa this past weekend. The men ran the 8,000 meters and had many high finishers, the highest being Creed Thompson in third place. Altogether, their team combined for second as a team in the Big 12, losing only to Oklahoma State. The women ran the 6,000 meter, and their highest placer was Lexi Halliday Lowry, placing fourth. They were able to really bunch their runners together, having 5 in the top 10, and beating all other schools competing. Great weekend of running for the Cougs. The Cougars went on the road this weekend to play the 7th-ranked Longhorns. Unfortunately, it was too big a test, and they fell 6-35.
Swag we're talking about. He's fired up and ready to roll here this afternoon. That got the crowd excited as well, and he's going to throw it here on first down, and a great play in the backfield on Jatavion Sanders.
The Longhorns have been highly ranked all season, and BYU was hoping to notch a big win against a very worthy opponent. The Cougars never were able to find their offense, only being able to get 2 field goals on the board. The Longhorns came in with a backup quarterback and some questions about the offense. They hit their stride and ended up scoring a lot of points on the Cougars. The Cougars have another tough road matchup against West Virginia this week. Hopefully they can recover and be ready to win Saturday.
Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live.
Have a great day.